amazing work for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Keep it going, folks. We did it. Awesome Games Done Quick 2025.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody. Hey. How y'all doing? I gotta say from the bottom of my heart, this is probably one of the smoothest and most entertaining AGDQs we've ever had. And it's, yes. And it wouldn't be possible without everybody's help, both here and at home. So give yourselves a round of applause. You've done such a fantastic job. I also want to thank our sponsors who have helped us get here as well as helping us out with equipment and everything on site. We have, of course, the Yeti. Fangamer. Konami. Humble Bundle. Red Bull keeping us all awake. And then we had a new one, Pastimes, who are the pinball providers. They showed up literally a day before the event to help us get pinballs on site. At a moment's notice, they came all the way across country for us to make sure we had some tables. And then we have Ikigai Arcade, Psychic Drive, and then, of course, for all the consoles, we've got RetroTink helping us out with the hardware. So thank you all so much. Before we wrap things up, of course, I've got Jody from the Prevent Cancer Foundation to speak for a moment. So go ahead.
All right. Man. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Man, this event every year overwhelms me. You are an amazing group of people. I want you to know you have changed the world. You have changed the world. You are helping people to beat cancer by getting their cancer detected early, and you're helping people avoid a cancer diagnosis altogether, people and their families. I want to thank you for that. Matt.
Yes.
Congratulations on 15 years.
Oh, thank you.
It's been 15 years of a vision that you and Mike started. I want to say hi to Mike Oyama. We miss you. We appreciate that vision of helping other people.
Yes, this would not have been possible without Mike, and I hope he's watching somewhere. He's been traveling the world this past year, enjoying his time off. He's been showing us all photos, bragging about his visits to Japan and all kinds of European countries. He's been all over the place, so I hope he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, thank you to all of the staff, the volunteers, the runners, the hype squad, chat. It is such an honor to know you all. Thank you so much.
Well, I guess it's time to announce the final total. So for AGDQ 2025, the final total is $2,556,305. Congratulations, everybody. I also want to thank everybody for coming back to the event. We're finally reaching pre-COVID numbers in terms of attendance, and it's wonderful to have the crowd back. So thank you all so much for joining us. And finally, I'd like to, of course, thank all the staff, the runners, and the volunteers through which this event would not have been possible. Like I said, it has been absolutely one of the smoothest and I think had the best vibes of an event we've had in a very long time. And we did some experimentation this time. We had a live band on stream for once. How about that, right? Yeah. So we're definitely going to keep trying to have more fun and play around. We're going to experiment. So look forward to that. And that's all I've got here. We'll see you next time. See y'all.
Chasing a world record is a very admirable thing to do in speedrunning. It's a major accomplishment when it happens, but at the same time, once it does happen, it's still a fleeting memory. The real meat and potatoes behind it is the transformative process that happens as you obtain it. And in a lot of ways, I see GDQ in the same way. Even though an individual may be pursuing a personal best, as a community, we're pursuing our personal best.
One thing that I can definitely talk about is how it's literally been barely a year since I've known you. And
then we were in studio at Frost Fatales together.
Yeah.
And we quickly connected and
became inseparable, apparently. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get away without saying that my best GDQ moment was Summer Games Done Quick 2023 when I met the love of my life, Oscar 424. I'd be remiss to not mention the Fashion Police Squad dance break. It's been 2 years since then, and people still remind me about that.
Back in 2019, Bakba Soup ran RE2 Remake. I was on this couch, and we had everybody in the crowd, everybody in the chat, laughing, having a great time. It was a moment where it made me want to make sure that every horror block from then on was going to be that fun, that interactive during a block that you would think would be scary. It's not scary anymore when you have amazing people having fun.
Awesome 2020 was huge. That was our second 3 million. Big fan of that. It was also one I had a participation part of because I had to run that year. And it also, being the last one for the pandemic, felt like, the last party that everybody got to have. And that was, I talked about that one a lot this week, actually. It really did feel like a last blast in a lot of ways before things had to be reconfigured.
We got to AGDQ 2017. That event was historic for me in a couple of ways. That was the event where I did my first GDQ run. And that was the event where I met the woman who would go on to become my wife. There's something here that not a lot of events I've been to have. The community that this fosters has unironically been the driving force in my life. It has quite literally changed my life. I don't know what I would say if I could go back and talk to myself 10 years ago. Hey man, your life is about to change radically. You're about to become a different person. You're gonna meet your best friend. You're gonna meet your future wife. And at this event, you're gonna find out you're having a girl.
One of my favorite memories associated with GDQ is my very first time. But I had just started my job at the Prevent Cancer Foundation, and I walked in and met the most kind, welcoming group of people. I loved it from that minute that I met everyone. I was hooked in. So that is by far my favorite memory.
As long as I can make others feel like I felt back in 2016, welcomed, especially new people, no matter what it is, if they come here and they look to me and they say hi, I want them to feel as welcomed as I did back then. I want them to feel involved. I want them to feel loved and to feel like they have a new home that they can come to twice a year.
If I was just sitting on my own stream, speedrunning, routing, and trying to submit to events, I feel like there's more I could do. Getting a show on Hotfix is like, here's one other thing that I can do to contribute to this amazing community. If I can help in some way, I would kick myself if I couldn't.
We are here, we're going out to dinner together, we're like, you know, hanging out, we're getting to know people, but we're also all like with this underlying just factor that we're doing it for a good cause.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing. It makes me feel good. Like, no matter how I spent my week, it's just so cool that we can raise, like, honestly, like any donation amount. We can just raise numbers in general. And that the fact that what we're doing is having an impact on people.
PCF means a huge deal to me. I am a breast cancer survivor, actually. So it's a cause that's like really near to my heart, because like especially for younger people going through that type of thing, you don't think that it could happen to you. Everyone thinks it's like something that happens to people who are older, but at the same time, like it's great because, you know, raising money for charity, also spreading awareness of early detection for cancer and stuff like that.
When we walk into a ballroom or watch the chat and get to hear people so pumped about prevention and early detection, that is it. That is the sauce. That is what we love and what fuels us. It fuels the research community. It fuels people doing really tough work on the ground in communities around the world. You didn't have that whole group of people that are pushing us saying, keep going, let's keep doing this. That's it. That is this group, and we're grateful for it.
This event means a lot, and I'm really glad that we're able to put it on and people are able to work towards not only the milestones that we can do on stream, but the milestones we can do off stream.
every single one of you that have donated, that have lent a supportive word to the team, to the researchers. You are making a huge difference in the lives of other people. We have the ability to prevent cancer more often and to detect it early in far more people. You are making a difference, and we want to make sure that you know that. Thank you.
Home is where I want to be, but I've been torn from out its pages for a need to be reborn. Taking all of the last chances I can get. The distance multiplies in rhythm with the dead. For any prayers you send my way that I get by, I'll pay you back when I've returned. I'll pay you back when I've returned. You said the town life's not for me. It wasn't big enough for who I'm meant to be. But it's not easy taking it along. Well, every street recalls the time I saw you last. Well, every avenue, moment in our past. For every story that I bottle up in time, I'll tell you each when I've returned. Tell you each when I've returned. It's getting dark now and there's not much left to say. Just leave the light out each night and I'll find a way back to arms and eyes where I want to be found.